Let's see here. Boop, boop. And we're live. Hello. Doing my next one in my series of post burn blues processing. You'll notice behind me I still have a bunch of my burn crap. And I also ran across the stack of free carpet tiles. That's, yeah, Burning Man just ended. And immediately the thing that I'm doing is picking up crap that I might use for the next Burning Man. Because this is our lives. So today I want to talk about 72 hours. Concept of hours. There's probably no science behind this. This is not some research thing. This is not something I read about. It's something that I've generally observed in my experience of things. And from time to time, if somebody is having a challenging experience or if they're looking for answers or clarity, I suggest the 72 hours thing to pay attention to. And maybe some of it might land for you. A lot of the reason that we go to Burning Man over and over is that we learn more and more about ourselves. I've gotten better at packing for trips. I've gotten better at knowing how to predict what sort of work I'm going to get done and what kind of mood I'm going to be in. One of the best things that I love about burner culture is that we learn to ask each other, hey, do you need a glass of water? Do you need a nap? Which I remember prior to burn life, it was like insulting to ask somebody that. Do you need a nap? No, don't diminish my anger. Like, yeah, sometimes you just need a nap. Um, and so one of the things that I've observed over the years of going to Burning Man for myself is that it typically takes me 72 hours just to acclimate to the environment. And I have a suspicion that I'm not alone from what I've observed of other people around me. It could just be that I decided to name it. It could be that I was journaling about it and I became aware of it. It could be that we're all on different cycles. Maybe some people are on 48 hours. Maybe some people are on longer ones. But generally, like something that I've observed is 72 hours. When I get on Playa, it takes me 72 hours to really acclimate to the environment, even though I've been going for 10 years. There's all kinds of emotions and feelings that come up. I can't focus as well. I might have bouts of excitement mixed with like an hour of just anger. My body is getting used to the physical environment, so I need to hydrate. I tend to find that when I'm traveling really anywhere, all of a sudden my body just like wants like everything. It wants all of the sugar. It wants all of the food, and that one I do understand that there is some research behind about the body wanting to like pack nourishment in there because we're about to go on a trip and we don't know when we're going to eat again. So that kind of, who knows? I don't know enough about it. I just know generally seems to be a 72-hour cycle for a lot of the different energies that move through my system. And even coming back now, I'm seeing that there's a 72-hour kind of limit, like a time process of coming back into the default world and still feeling more emotional and intense and things that are processing about some of the stuff that happened out there and on the drive back. And so I kind of like remind myself, I have remember it takes 72 process. It works with creativity as well. Like if I'm trying to figure something out, I may uh, journal about it and ask some questions and then give it 72 hours for the answers to come. And they often do. And it's really interesting how often that happens pretty consistently on that kind of timetable. So since I returned, I've even noticed there's been like 72-hour cycles about my feelings and emotions and just even physical shifts coming back from the burn. My appetite is still shifted to my lips are still chapped. That's never lasted this long. But yeah, I'll just kind of remind myself, give it 72 hours. If I'm having thoughts and feelings about something that happened on Playa or is happening currently in the world, give it 72 hours. Give it a couple of days to rest and process. Even now, like, and then I generally find that like another 72-hour cycle seems to start. And theorize that might have something to do with like when we're fixated on trying to find a very specific answer to something, I find that it becomes more elusive. Whereas when we walk away from it and give it time to breathe and rest, more clarity tends to come out of it. So it could just be that for me, in the way that I think, the 72-hour time period is like kind of what I need in order to walk away from it. Maybe if your meditative practice is more robust, you're able to process that stuff faster. Maybe it's because I'm 6'5". I don't know. Maybe it's something that I've experienced. It's something that might be of interest to you. And I'm going to do a few more of these as I go through the various steps of my post-burn blues. We're all just walking each other home. Love you all. Till the next one. Ciao. Beep. Beep. Wolf.